Alright, here we go. We appear to be live. Today is a interesting day. Last day off of work before we have to log back in. I doubt I'll stream for very long, but appear to be live. I'm literally out. I'm out on my balcony right now because it's so hot. We already got someone in chat. I actually have not seen you here before, unless I'm just not very good at recognizing. But hello, though. Welcome to the stream. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet. I might do GeoGuessr. I also still need to ping my server and let them know that we're live. Let's just hop in the communist bowl real quick. At everyone. Streaming outside, maybe. GeoGuessr. Right, so, no, literally, I went out, because today was payday. I went out, had some steak. It's really... That's loud. It was really good. I had steak, broccoli, and a baked potato. With a margarita and some Coke. That was the vibe today. And then I went and stopped by, my grocery store to get some stuff. I got, like, a bunch of stuff. I got, like, ramen, I got, of course, alcohol. Don't drink till 21, kids. Well, that's if you're in America. If you're, like, European, then I don't know, you probably already had a bottle of rum when you were 6. So, I don't know what to say. Uh, oh, it's kind of ironic. We're, like, probably the only country in the world that has such a weird kind of, like, restriction on alcohol consumption. Because theoretically, you could take salvia, but not drink beer. It's really an interesting thing to think about. But enough of that. This isn't like a drug stream or nothing. We're just here to play some GeoGuessr. And guess where we are? Do I want to do a world map today? I don't know. You know what? Let's do a world map. I like doing the world maps. Because it really ain't that hard to get the country. Now, this stream is going to be interesting because I happen to live on quite literally the busiest possible road that I could have ever picked to live on. I looked at this place on Google Maps before I came here, and I was like, wow, it looks like it's in a nice spot. Turns out, it is a road that so many loud trucks go down. So, I don't know, if you hear the entire lumber industry going down the street in the background, I'm sorry, but there's not much I can do about that. But let's enter here instead. It looks like we actually have a police car at our spawn point, which is funny. But let's look at some of the signage here and see what we have to work with. Except I can't get a good angle on that. That is gonna be a dud. I can't do that. From the looks of it, we're not in exactly a great country by any, or a great spot by any means. The rest of the country could obviously look a lot better. It feels like it's kind of tropical. If it were Africa, it would have to be like north, no, not north, central. I forgot, north is like the really deserty part of it. It could just as easily be like Central or South America as well. What part, I don't know. then again, guys, I don't know how long I'm going to be sitting here streaming for. I'm probably not going to be here very long. I do want to say, like, maybe it's Africa. I'm trying to see if there's any, like, I don't know. I'm like 60% confident that's where we are, somewhere in there. But it's also interesting that we do have some English. Now, last time I got something like this, it made me want to say South Africa, which was completely incorrect. It could be Senegal. Because it always is Senegal for no reason. Anytime I'm in Africa, it's always Senegal, and I don't understand why it does that to me. But let's just see. There is spots that are pretty, like, green. But let's see if I'm right. I actually wasn't. It was in Nigeria. And in fact, it was by the capital. Which would explain why there was some English stuff, because it's usually like these big capital tourist attraction cities that, you know, are accommodating to that kind of stuff for tourism-related reasons. Alright, let's go ahead and crack open a Buzzball. I brought two out here. I might only drink one, though. Cheers. Woo! Mother God. Not the first alcohol I've had today, so that's packing a punch. Right off the get-go, that is packing a punch, and I got a DM. Let me look at this. Okay. I just wasted precious time on that, but let's get a look at our area here. I mean, right off the bat, that's supposed to be kind of like a regional indicator. Do I have a country that specifically looks like that? It could also be like a state or a province, however. It could just as easily be that. I thought it looked like Turkmenistan at first, but no, it does not. Huh. Actually, don't know. It's kind of bad mojo to just be sitting there the whole time. So let's get a bit of another look at what else is around us. Except I don't exactly think I'm in a great spot for that. I think I'm obligated. Oh man, my Wi-Fi signal's ass right now. Okay. I don't know what I thought was gonna happen from streaming outside. I think I'm obligated. Oh man, my Wi-Fi signal's ass right now. How far off is this about to be? Okay, it was in Indonesia. And it does, I think I'm pretty sure that my initial theory was correct. That does appear to look kind of similar to, I don't know if that's a state or a province technically, but I think I had the right idea. I believe I had the right idea there. I'm being recommended to just drink one. It really is so funny that I'm just outside streaming today. I don't remember the last time I did a stream outside. This is also the first time I've ever done like a laptop stream inside or outside. Because my old laptop used to be so bad. My old laptop was so bad that if it weren't plugged in at all times of the day, it would just immediately turn off. I hated it. And then I accidentally broke it, and I was finally allowed to replace. Well, not allowed to, but I was finally able to replace it. So yeah, crazy stuff. Where are we at today? So we do have quite a bit of English, and that does look like a standard English telephone number, so we do appear to be maybe in the United States. If I had to take a guess, we're in the Pacific Northwest, probably. These, background scenery is crazy. My girlfriend thinks I'm gonna get doxxed. I don't know. I've kind of avoided outdoor streams for this kind of reason, but at the same time, there's just so little to go off of. I mean, I have the most generic looking balcony behind me. I think we'll be fine. So we definitely are in America. Holt's Food Center. Okay. See, if we were doing an America map, I'd probably have this figured out a lot faster. But we aren't in America. Or no, we are in America, but we aren't doing an America map. And there was a school bus right there, but they blurred out the district name, so I can't work off that. Which would be ironic, because some school districts don't even go by the city. The school district of my childhood town. The lore behind my childhood city is crazy. It used to be 3 towns like 100 years ago. And the school district is still named after one of those towns that just does not exist anymore. Okay, we're in Tennessee. Good enough for me. I don't have enough time to guess any further. I'm gonna look stupid picking Chattanooga of all places, but I'm picking Chattanooga. And yeah, I made myself look a little stupid. It wasn't any of those places, but we were in Tennessee. We got the state right. We were 234 kilometers off. And that's not what I wanted to do. What the hell? Oh my god. Oh god. Right now, this appears to just literally be a, like, suburban neighborhood in America. Which I got so many of these when we were doing the America stream yesterday, the other week. Yeah, I mean, my Wi-Fi signal's too bad for this shit, bro. How bad is the stream looking right now? Stream yesterday, the other week. Yeah, I mean, my Wi-Fi sig. But let's see if I'm right. I actually wasn't. It was in Nigeria. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna stream, bro. How long have we even been live for? We've been live for about 15 minutes. I don't know. We're not gonna do too much today. I'm already getting kind of bored. I just really wanted to sit out here and cool down for a little bit. Because I just hauled butt at the store. And I spent like a crap ton of money too. I had a bunch of extra money left over in my bank account after putting money into my I don't want to call it a savings, but it's technically savings for like rent, but also partially for paying back my roommate. I still owe Broski like a lot of money. About like 1,900 bucks to be exact. That's about to become 1,700 pretty soon. I got that cash. I got that cash. Is that American flag? If it is, I'ma hate this mother. Uh, Philadelphia Flyers? Is that like a sports team? I'm pretty sure. So we gotta be in Philadelphia, right? Come on. I remember I once got Philadelphia as the city, and then I just fumbled. I wasn't even like close to getting it either. All right, we're gonna go to Jenkintown, put our marker there, see how far we were. Okay, we were in St. Louis. St. Louis Flyers. Is that a team? Not really. No, that's a minor league team that doesn't exist anymore. It hasn't existed since like before my fucking great grandfather was born. So I don't know what they're flying, but clearly it's not a local team. So I'm kind of upset with them. Alright, we're finally out of America after getting two in a row. It could be France, maybe, I don't know. What are we working with here? No, there's the Swiss flag, so we are in Switzerland, actually. And honestly, we do appear to be in, like, a pretty big city. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take the guess, like, right off the gate. Switzerland. What is the capital of Switzerland? I don't know. Bern. Just like my favorite character of all time, Bernie from Secrets of the Silent Witch. Literally the greatest character to ever be concepted. Okay, let's see. How off are we? We got the right country. Alright, so we were close. We got the correct place. Did we? Yeah. It's just Liechtenstein is very small. Alright, we got a pretty decent score there. Der, der, der. I just look like I'm tweaking every single time I take a sip. This shit just kicks. Alright, we're at a dead end road again. We do have a sign right there, but I can't read it very well. Nor is that 352 area code one that I recognize. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm in the middle of butt effing nowhere. It does rule out most of the West. If nothing else, it rules out most of the West. It's just a little bit too much going on. I might have to stop doing this because, like, literally, by all means. Is that Connecticut Street? Is that called Connecticut Street? Where is the damn street? Cool, so my street's just gonna fucking vanish. Bro, oh my god, fuck this game. Okay, so I kind of already just given up on this. Feels a bit too Midwestern for my liking. Dayton, Ohio. Give it to me. Fucking Florida. Of course it's fucking Florida. Man, I'm so sick of Florida. Okay, so my girlfriend thought that I was just walking around everywhere streaming. No, not at all. I don't remember the last time I've actually done that. I think I did a stream ages ago where I was walking down to my McDonald's. Which definitely did kind of give me away a little bit, but whatever. It was fine. Hey guys, that's a crazy channel to light up of all things. Exposed on stream, guys? Holy shit. Alright, this place is a little bit too flat to be the Pacific Northwest. Unless we're looking at, like, hella Southern Oregon or something. Okay, what's our signage looking like? I have no idea. All I know is I'm starting to get hella bored. And I might log off soon. Let's take the last sip. I don't know if it'll actually be the last sip, or I'm addicted. Oh, God. All that from a buzzball. Oh my god.
Standing there watching whatever you put on in the background while you were standing there.
Wow, I clicked that post and I'm like stunned, actually. I'm quite stunned at what I just saw. Okay, I don't care enough to guess this. Kansas. Brother, it was Canada. Brother, it was Canada. It looked way too. I was about to say it looks way too white, but like Canada's literally white.
At that point, if they put two different fucking
It's fucking Alberta. That makes sense. Alberta wants to be us so damn bad. But I don't want Alberta to be a part of the United States because that would be the ugliest U.S. map that we would ever see. Unless they like section Alberta off into its own like corner, just like we do with Alaska and Hawaii. Look, if we're doing that with the map, then fine. Let them join. But like other than that, brother, home, no. But then if we make Puerto Rico a state and we make Alberta a state for some reason, there's just gonna be too much going on the map. And then if we end up doing like what Trump wants to do and like take Greenland, there goes even more stuff to put on the map. And it's just gonna be a really ugly map to look at. And like really annoying as well. Is the only reason I'm opposing American imperialism because of aesthetics? No, but it's still a pretty important reason. We kind of already ruined our vibe by adding Alaska and Hawaii. So now we just permanently have two hunks of land just in the corner of our maps for the rest of time. We need those states anyways. Alaska's one thing. At that point, just give it to Canada. Just give it to Canada. We do not need Alaska for real. Then Hawaii is a whole other thing. Hawaii, we just wanted tourist slop. I'm sure Hawaii is a beautiful state and I'd love to visit it, but it is tourist slop. Like, we really decided to take a piece of land that's like all the way out here and be like, yeah, yeah, you're a part of a country now. Like, bro, that's that's actually crazy. That's actually crazy, man. That's crazy. Dude, I feel weird, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, I'ma hop off. Good night, bro.